This is a story that goes beyond mere crime. It's a story of a town swallowed by evil, of corruption that runs so deep it blurs the line between law and outlaw, and a night of terror that left that gaping, bloody one in the heart of Mexico. Welcome to Special Report. Welcome to Iguala.
The town of Iguala, in the state of Guerrero, was once a place like any other, but on the night of September 26, 2014, it became a symbol of a horror so profound it shocked a nation already numb to violence. What happened that night was a massacre, and what came next was a chilling descent into a new kind of madness.
The victims were 43 students from Ayotzinapa Teachers College. They were young, full of life, and politically active, and they were headed to the protest in Mexico City, but they would never make it.
They were ambushed, not by rivals, but by their own local police. In a twisted, horrifying act of complicity, the police opened fire, killing 6 people, including 3 of the students. The rest, the remaining 43, were loaded into police cars and taken away.
This is where the story turns truly sinister. The police didn't have their own plan for their students. They were acting as foot soldiers for the local drug cartel, Guerreros Unidos. They simply delivered the students, alive, to their superiors.
For 6 harrowing weeks, the fate of the 43 remained a mystery. President Enrique Peña Nieto's government was criticized for its sluggish and dismissive response. Public anger reached a boiling point. Then, on November 7th, the truth, as revealed by the Attorney General, was more monstrous than anyone could have imagined.
3 cartel assassins confessed. They said they took the students to a garbage dump, not for an execution, but for something far worse. They were murdered, their bodies incinerated in a massive bonfire that burned for over 14 hours. They used diesel, gasoline, wood, and tires to ensure nothing was left.
The cartel members later packed the charred remains into plastic bags and threw them into a river. This wasn't a crime of passion or convenience. It was an act of pure, calculated evil.
The story of the Ayotzinapa 43 is a story of how deeply the cartels have infiltrated Mexican society. The police, who are supposed to protect and serve, instead act as agents of terror, delivering innocent young people to their deaths. This case exposed the rot at the core of the system, where justice is for sale and the price of life is nothing.
But the horror doesn't end there. As Anabel Hernandez, a brave journalist who investigates these cartels, has shown, this isn't an isolated accident. The cartels have a long history of utilizing violence and intimidation to instill terror. They are the masters of the cookout, using drums to dissolve bodies in acid. And as one recruit who survived the cartel Ranch of Horror revealed, they will kidnap and torture new recruits and kill those who attempt to escape.
The chilling truth about the cartels isn't just their violence, it's their normalcy. In some communities, the drug trade has become a part of everybody's life. But beneath the mundanity lies the constant creeping terror. The fear is seeing a cartel warning on social media. The knowledge that at any moment the brutal, senseless violence can find its way to your doorstep.
The story of these 43 students is a stark reminder of this reality. A simple act of protest turned into a nightmare of state-sanctioned terror. And the horror of it is that it didn't happen in a horror movie. It happened in real life, in Iguala, in Mexico.